Welcome back to Buccaneers franchise here on Madden 24. Season 2 is underway as we're going to play this full game with the Panthers, and Mr. Winkler almost had space to run, but now it's time for our 4th overall pick, Mr. Pat Barry out of Ole Miss University. If you missed the off-season episode, you should check it. As the first throw to Trey Palmer as he gets suplexed, a gain of 12. As we traded up, we had the 23rd pick as Elijah Mitchell's going to try to bounce it outside, gets about 5. But we traded New England's first round pick to move up to the 5th spot. Mitchell's going to cut, get about 1 there. And we took their guy. They drafted a quarterback as well, but we figured we saw Barry as Barry to Julian, the second-year tight end, picks up a huge chunk of change for the first. I expect him to be a big part of this offense as we traded away Pat in the offseason. Barry almost, but a little bit overthrown to Quez Watkins. And here's the draft class: Brent Skinner, Pat Barry, Lorenzo Young, Will Gills, and many more. We also spent huge in free agency as we picked up Collins, as Elijah Mitchell's not going to pick up a good chunk of change there. As now it's going to be 3rd and 7 here. And that's going to be the second incomplete pass for Barry, as Von Bell was on the play. Clyde Rivers for 53 yards. Let's see if he can make it. Almost blocked, but yes, we are going to get points. Not a touchdown, but points are points regardless. As now Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers are up. Almost gets pressured by Pinky and I believe someone else, but hey, second down. Pierce, sorry, it was Pierce. Pierce and Pinckney. Miles Sanders picks up a good gain of 9. Mr. Dean is on the tackle. As it's 3rd and 1. Almost gets it, but Mr. Craig does pick up 2 to move the chains. Now 1st and 10, Young. Oh, the pressure by Mr. Young, the rookie Darren Young, hitting the Michael Jackson. To make it a 2nd and 10. Craig up the middle, a huge cash. Antonio Winfield Jr. gets it, and he's going to pick up the first down and then some. 1st and 10 for... Denied by TS. We're going to call him TS. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so he's going to be TS. Pinckney, first sack of the season for the second-year man. Going to be 3rd down and long, halfback screen. Brent Skinner doesn't make the tackle, but Kevin Parrish, the second-year man, does. It's going to be 4th and 14. As we do force the 3 and out. Now we are back out. Pat Barry in the offense. Elijah Mitchell, he's going to get a good chunk of 4. As now it is 2nd and 6. Barry to Chenault. No, incomplete. Chase Horn was on the coverage. As now it is 3rd and 6. Pat Barry play action to Quez, way overthrown, and it's going to be another 3 and out for the Bucs offense. You kind of expected this, that there was going to be some offensive problems, a rookie quarterback. As Craig again picks up a first down. As Miles Sanders has really had 1 carry, and other than that, it's been Craig, and you can see why, because he is making Huge plays. Eddie Jackson with the tackle as well. Now we start off the second quarter. 1st and 10 for Bryce Young and the Panthers, as it's going to be to Jonathan Mingo. And everyone's breaking tackles, but Posey and Jackson are on the stop. Now 2nd and 1 for Bryce Young and the boys. Winfield, that was probably a tackle, a touchdown-saving tackle. But so far in this first half, Craig has been absolutely killing us in the run game. But as now Miles Sanders comes back in, Devin White and Young say otherwise as Sanders picks up 2 or 3. Now 2nd and 7, Sanders still in the backfield. Eddie Jackson and Levante David and Devin White all there, 3rd and 3. Now it's an empty backfield for Bryce Young. As Pinckney, he's going to get there, but not enough. As David's going to get there, and it's a 1st down for the Panthers. Raheem Shaheed, the former Saint, on the reception there. As now Sanders is now in the backfield. Whitfield can't get there, but pushes him out of bounds to make it 2nd and 10. As now it's 2nd and 10. Bryce Young, he's going to hand it off to Miles Sanders. McCray's going to be there for a good chunk as McCary, as it's going to be 3rd and 3. Can we get a goal line stance? We do not, and apparently they say it's a touchdown by Tommy Trentwell. And Carolina's going to take the lead. As now let's see what Pat Barry can do post. As he gets sacked by Mr. 99 Smith. 2nd and 19 for Pat Barry. To Julian. He's going to pick up a good amount there back. As the Carolina Panthers do get the ball at half as well. Immediately pressured. And he just throws it away. 3 for 10, 39 yards for Pat Barry. Now with 1:44 left in the first half. And 2 timeouts. Bryce Young. Whitfield's not going to get it. Devin White is going to tackle him finally. Man, oh man. We're making Bryce Young look way too good. Devin White's going to get in there for the sack. We already have 2 pressures on Mr. Devin White. Bryce Young. Young on Young. Dean with the interception. We get the turnover that we need. We get an achievement as well. Mel Dean on the huge interception. Finally to Quez Watkins, we get a reception gain of 5. So now it's 2nd and 5, 25 seconds left. Watkins, yes, he gets another one. We're at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10. Chenault's going to get there as well. Do not have any more timeouts. 14 seconds left. Barry. He's going to chuck this incomplete, intended to Trey Palmer. As Barry is going to go. Another pick. Same guy. And that's going to end the half. 14-3 Carolina. We start out the second half. We do have 2 turnovers. They do have 1. As Craig, man, he's been carving us up. Averaging 12 yards per carry. But hopefully we can shut down the run game. As Levante David's going to lay a shoulder, but still going to pick up the first. As now it is 1st and 10 for Carolina. Posey and a bunch of other red jerseys around him to get only 2. As now it's 2nd and 8. Devin White misses. Jamel Dean, Eddie Jackson, Winfield and Skinner are there on the tackle. Man, this Craig guy's good. That or we're just tackling poorly. Young with the stop only picks up 3. So now it's 2nd and 7. It's going to be a pass. Bryce Young to Miles Sanders. He's going to pick up the 1st. Our defense looks very, very sluggish. Doesn't look sluggish there, but Craig, he's still going to pick up the 1st. Has 93 yards rushing on the day. It's Bryce Young over Devin Bush, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. Now the offense is back on back-to-back turnovers. Our offense has done really nothing as Elijah Mitchell picks up 4 there. As now it's 2nd and 6. Also, Carolina's waste a lot of time on the clock. I will give them that. Ritz could not hang on to it. Not only do they score, they're very good at clock management. As Pat Barry on a 3rd and 6. To Quez Watkins, no. As now Bryce Young, it seems like this episode's just been the Bryce Young episode. Skinner almost gets his 1st career NFL pick. Read that perfectly. Probably could have been 6 to the house. But regardless, it's 2nd and 10. Adam Thielen, he's almost going to gain that gain of 9. Tackling's been a very, very big issue so far in this game. Miles Sanders is going to pick up the 1st and then some. Up until the 39-yard line. It's Pinkney. White, he's going to stop Miles Sanders, only picks up 3. As now it's 2nd and 7. Greg back in. We finally stuff him. Eddie Jackson. 3rd and 9. Miles Sanders is back in the backfield. And he's going to get the reception and then some. No, he's going to break away. Skinner finally pushes him out of bounds. 1st and goal at the 9. Yeah, and Craig scored again. So it's 28-3. 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Barry, he probably should have been a 3rd pick, but it's not. As it's 2nd and 10. Barry throws incomplete. 3rd and 10. This is going to be 3rd and 10, start of the 4th quarter. We're already down by a lot. 4th and 6. Yeah, why not? Why not go for it? We're already down by a lot. Chenault, he's going to pick up the 1st. That was a great throw by Barry to Elijah Mitchell, but he couldn't hang on. As Barry trying the wide receiver screen. Mitchell picks up a solid gain. As we're going no huddle. Maybe catch him off guard. Trey Palmer does not pick it up, but we're still going to go for it. Barry to Mitchell. Mitchell, how do you not pick it up, bruh? I don't know who that was. One of our offensive linemen did not understand that block and turnover on downs, but finally shut down Greg after having 102 yards on the ground. And now they're just milking the clock. As now Bryce Young picks up the 1st on a gain of 9. It seems like they're just going to run out the clock, milk it. They already know that they won. And Madden didn't let me tackle him. Because apparently Bryce Young is the next coming of Lamar Jackson, but he picks up a huge chunk of gain down to the 11. Winfield, Young, all there. Gain of 2. And that's the 2-minute warning as well. I don't know who that is, but oh, Craig again. Man, he's killed us. 112 yards rushing. He's probably got a couple of good catches as well. He's just been the do-it-all back for them. As he's going to get his second touchdown, rushing touchdown of the game, and extend this lead. As now we know we're going to lose 1:12 left in the game, but I want to see some flashes from Pat Barry, see what he can do. Watkins gets absolutely lit up for an incomplete pass. Obviously, I think we kind of know throwing 25 times is not going to win. Well, also 2 turnovers, but still. To Mitchell. Mitchell, he's going to get a big chunk. Gets the first down as well. That was beautifully set up. Barry. Overthrown. Intended to Julian. But we know he's a rookie. There's going to be growing pains. Thrown to Julian Luis. I don't want to do a jet pass, but Quez Watkins picks up the first and then some. We're going to call a timeout as well. It's Pat Barry. It's going to be a play action. He's not going to see anything good to just throw it away. I know one of our big concerns is we don't have a true number 1 wide receiver, a guy that could really change the game. Chanel, he's going to pick up the first and then some. Where was this all game? But hey, I'm not going to complain too much. Pat Barry, he's going to go in for the touchdown. His first career rushing touchdown of his young career. So we did lose 35-10. Pat Barry, oof, rough QBR rating, 14 of 31, 175, 2 picks. He did show some flashes, but overall, not ideal. Rushing, really had nothing going. We were down by a lot, so we couldn't run as we would like to, but Pat Barry does have the 1 touchdown. Receiving, Julian did his thing. Quez Watkins, sort of. Julian had 2 drops. Quez had 1. Chenault had 1. Elijah Mitchell had 1 as well. Blocking, only gave up 1 sack. I'll take that. Tackling, we had 2 sacks. We did have a pick and 1 pass deflection. Don't know why Quez Watkins got credited for 1, but hey, it is what it is. We got killed by Michigan State running back Michael Craig, 16 carries, 136. Not only that, he had 1 catch for 14 yards, but Miles Sanders killed us receiving wise. So overall, a very, very rough game. We made Bryce Young look really competitive as well. And our schedule does not get easier as we head to the Dolphins and then host Bills, Mafia, then the Rams. But the Patriots should be easy. Titans aren't. Falcons. Lions could be an interesting game. The Niners is going to be a tough game as well. But next episode, I will show you the highlights of the Dolphins and Bills game. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully we score more than 10 points. Until next episode, you guys have a good one. Peace.